Hi there, students. Critter. A critter. Thanks to Hadi for this suggestion. Okay, a critter is an American slang word. It refers to any small animal, particularly some sort of mammal or some sort of insect. And it's used informally and affectionately to describe a pet or wildlife. So, an animal. What's the difference between an animal and a critter? Well, I guess an animal is anything. Anything from a protozoa through to an elephant. Whereas a critter is normally a small animal, a small insect. Let's see, this word critter is a pronunciation of the word creature. And this word critter turned up about 1815 in the United States. So critter, creature. Yeah, you can hear it. But a critter, a living creature, wild critters. If you hear a scratching noise at night, there's some critter that's going around. It's used endearingly to talk about small animals, to talk about insects. So my garden is full of critters, but I wouldn't use a critter to talk about a microscopic organism, for example. So wasps are nasty little critters who just want to ruin picnics and barbecues. Frogs and toads are tough little critters. The critters that people have at home tend to be pampered little critters. Sometimes I stop to feed the critters on the lake. They're ducks normally. Yeah, these tiny critters help keep the environment clean. Okay, so a critter, a creature, an animal, a little animal. So flies, gnats, mosquitoes, ticks, and other critters that pester your horse all year round. Okay, so it's just a living creature, an organism, a living thing. And yeah, there are all sorts of different critters. All living critters need food. Fish evolved from prehistoric sea critters. The rainforests are full of amazingly different critters. Foxes are supposed to be very wily critters. Hamsters are nocturnal critters. Okay, so all living critters are thought to descend from an organism that came into being about 3 billion years ago. Owls at night, they eat mice and other small critters. Dogs are much more social critters than cats. Cats are critters that are more independent. His memory was filled with imaginary critters. I guess there are critters in outer space as well. So it's an animal. Yeah, you could have critters living in your attic. Yeah, it could be a bear. It could be a spider. Yeah, or maybe you go to the zoo to look at all of the different critters. Yeah, and it's just a pronunciation of the word creature. Yeah, critter. So there are pictures of all sorts of critters hanging on my walls. I've got to do something about the critters that are eating my lettuces. Yeah, I've got to stop them. They say that the critters that pollinate my plants are having a difficult time. So yeah, a critter, a living creature. I guess you might even refer to a person as well, but mostly it's just an animal, a creature. So critter, formality. 3.5 in formality. Use informally. Semi-formal conversation, yes. Semi-formal writing, I think I'd rather use the word creature. So, critter. Bye for now.